The sun sitting high, skies open and blue. Rolling one up with my favorite crew. Palm trees dance as the laughter flows in our cove hideaway where good vibes grow. Nothing but warmth, nothing but ease. Just rare friends like these, the finest breeze. Pack it tight, make it right, pass it around. Friends is true, joy's always found. Rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the cove's embrace where chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align. With every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the cove together, feeling our best. Stories and memories light up the day. Under blue skies we carry away. The oceans hum, waves rolling by, sharing secrets, time slips by. Beams on the beat, coffee's laugh so bright. Yup, and then there just feels right. With every roll, the bond grows tight. In this cove, everything feels like rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the cove's embrace where chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align. With every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the cove together, feeling our best. This rare, nowhere else we'd rather be. Bound by smoke and laughter, wild and free. Whoa, rolling with the right ones, feeling the sun in the cove's embrace where chill has begun. Each spark, each laugh, a sweet afternoon with the finest herb, life's in tune. Tropical skies, hearts align. With every puff, leave troubles behind. Rolling with the right ones, yeah, we're blessed in the cove together, feeling our best.
Let the stress unwind, floating on clouds, leaving worries behind. The sun on our skin, the breeze in our hair, a tropical rhythm we all get to share. The world melts away with every spark, laughter ignites, singing after dark. This is the moment, this is the high, feeling so free like the endless sky. Feeling free as the breeze, let the smoke rise high. Oh, we're lifted up under the coast, clear sky. Pass it around, let the rhythm play. Yeah, every puff takes the stress away. Feeling free as the breeze, no weight, no chains. Oh, just the groove in our hearts, the herb in our veins. In the sway of the palms we're meant to be. Feeling free as the breeze is pure ecstasy. In the circle, the vibe's alive. Every toe can step in a soulful dive. Conversations flow like the gentle tide. Stories shared as we're lifted worldwide. The green in our hands, the sun in the sky. No room for worries, no need to ask why. This is the magic, the bliss we seek. A high so sweet, words can't even speak. Feeling free as the breeze, let the smoke rise high. Oh, we're lifted up under the coast, clear sky. Pass it around, let the rhythm play. Yeah, every puff takes the stress away. Feeling free as the breeze, no weight, no chains. Oh, just the groove in our hearts, the herb in our veins. In the sway of the palms we're meant to be. Feeling free as the breeze is pure ecstasy. Through the haze, the laughter soars. A peaceful glow that opens doors. so free, it's one of a kind. Feeling free as the breeze of the smoke rise high. We're lifted up under the coast's clear sky. Pass it around, let the rhythm play. Yeah, every puff takes the stress away. Feeling free as the breeze, no weight, no chains. Just the groove in our hearts and herb in our veins, and the sway of the palms we're meant to be. Feeling free as the breeze is pure ecstasy.
The sun is rising, the breeze rolls through, palm trees swaying, skies clear and blue. Toes in the sand, bowl in our hand, living easy, life feels so grand. Every breath a gift, we take it slow. The coast where good vibes always flow. Kicking back under skies so wide, in this tropical dream we let joy reside. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, ball in our hand. With every puff we understand, the world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. Mango skies turn to golden light, another day that feels just right. Smoking slow as the moments pass, each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow, laughter and love in every spark, living bright till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. With every puff we understand, the world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand. Mango skies turn to golden light, another day that feels just right. Smoking slow as the moments pass, each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm, let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow, laughter and love in every spark, living bright till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, we drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand, with every puff we understand. Oh, every puff we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand.
Find your chill, come unwind. Cove-TV is a vibe. Motivation, fun and games. Join us in our happy place. Cove-TV where we play. Best time every single day. Cannabis high and free. Tune in for serenity. Feel the beat, feel the joy.
in the ashes of a broken world. Unity was the only way forward. Every Tuesday afternoon, their journey continues. The Guardians were never chosen. They were forged by loss, by loyalty, by the long road home. With each chapter, legends unfold. Familiar voices step into myth. Legacy viewers become part of the lore. Their stories written in smoke and flame. They walk through storms. They fight the dark. And they protect the last flicker of hope. This is Guardians of Unity. Not just a story. A saga. A bond. A flame that refuses to go out. Tuesdays at 5 PM Eastern. Only on the Cove, Facebook, and YouTube.
What up, everybody? Happy freaking Tuesday. What up, Man Bear? What up, Kels? What up, Cornbread?
What up, what up?
What up, what up?
I hope everybody's having a dope Tuesday. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Yep. It's been good.
What up, Amber? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday.
What's going on, Cheryl Howard? How are you doing on this fine Tuesday?
How's it going, Kay?
What up, Deb? I hope you're off to a good afternoon.
What up, Candy? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day.
What's up, CJ? It's Tuesday already.
How's it going, Ma?
What's up, Debbie Pa? I hope you're having a good afternoon.
What up, Heather? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday.
What is up, Crystal? How are you doing? Whew.
How's it going, Ash?
What up, Box Man? Hope you're having a great afternoon.
I hope everybody's having a dope-ass day. We are 6 minutes from 420. Make sure that you are getting packed up and heated up and ready to roll. I don't know why it does that. 1 second. Hello. There we go. Oh, there.
It was a long cornbread.
Slow baked.
Hello.
Yeah.
How's everybody's day been? Has everybody had a good day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've been doing this and this. Been working out. Yep. Arm workout.
I've been cleaning.
Mm.
I've been having a bonus child for a couple weeks.
Oh, jeez.
Just go.
Yep.
Just kind of been working around here. It's pretty nice out today, and just Chillin.
It's been nice.
Tell I know, right?
75 and very humid. I brought my fan that I normally use for when I'm sleeping down here, one of those big box Walmart fans. It helps.
I've got fans going in here and the AC going in. And...
We took the bullet and decided to buy some ACs.
Nice.
It's worth it. It
really is.
It is. You don't need to die in the summer. Sorry, Beans, go ahead.
So we got some Guardians of Unity's chapters that we'll dive into today. Token Tunes tonight. Brand new playlist. I'm super excited. It's a good looking playlist, everybody.
Yeah.
You're not going to meet me. It's okay. I know.
You know what? I'm really excited for the first week of Token Tunes at the beginning of the month because, like again, I'm a broken record. I know my songs, but I want to know what Beans picked. I want to know what's concocted a lot in Europe. Like, as soon as I hear it's not my song, I'm almost like more into dance. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have tells anymore because I really have loved all the music. I'm just like, oh, this is another banger. Yes. Like,
right. Or I love it when there's a song that I know really well that's not my song.
Oh my God.
Just go along with it. Fuck it. Guess what you want.
That's so much joy when you could just sing like an entire song and you absolutely 100% know it is not your pick. It is.
Yeah, pick me, motherfuckers. Pick me.
Yeah. We wouldn't fuck with you too much.
No. But yeah, it's gonna be a good Token Tunes month. I think the playlist is pretty great. That's all I can say.
Yeah, literally.
Gabber Chick show tomorrow. Let's go.
I'm working on that.
Yeah, this week actually my schedule's a little weird. So far, I have Token Tunes Tuesday off, and I got Turf War Thursday off.
Nice.
Yeah, so plan on being super baked on those days for sure. Yeah. Extra crispy.
Well, we have dodgeball semifinals Thursday, and then we'll play
Thursday morning or afternoon. Morning or afternoon, right?
Afternoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should be around.
Hey, what up, Tim?
I decided to not venture out into the human world today, and I decided that tomorrow will be my out into the world day.
The out in the world, man, bear.
Oh man, like I said yesterday or on the last Europe away, I was like, if you go to Walmart and you're not the highest person there, just turn around and walk out. You got to be so big when you go to Walmart, or you were just going to be angry shopping.
Use your headphones too, then and pretend you're talking to yourself. Then no one talks to you.
You don't even have to be listening to music. Just have me.
Always buy rope. Always buy some kind of rope, even if you're buying milk and eggs, and then rope. Like people just will stop talking no matter what. And then next time, just way too much mayonnaise. Get the Costco size mayonnaise, and then come in the next night and get the same mayonnaise you ran out. There's no way you ran out of 50 gallons of mayonnaise. What are you doing with the mayonnaise, right? Freak them out.
None of your all's business.
Yeah.
Or I don't want mayo about it.
Or is it?
If he didn't want me to buy weird shit, why does Walmart sell it?
Or those big ass jars of pickles.
Yeah, that you almost can't even lift up. Why are they so big? How many of those jars have been broken just because someone's like, I can lift that up. Oh, damn.
Boom.
There goes another jar of pickles.
We got my roommate that for his birthday one year. A big ass jar of pickles.
My wife bought one. I'm sorry. She's like, oh, it's on sale for $20. She's like, there's no way we're going to go through a freaking $20 jar of pickles. I ate every damn pickle in there. There was burgers, sandwiches, pickle cheese sandwiches, just pickle sandwiches.
Pickle sandwiches.
Happy 420.
You don't want to
Happy
go
420,
bad.
everybody.
There we go.
Cheers.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, cheers, everybody. What up, Saul? What up, D? Hope everybody's excited for some Guardians of Unity this afternoon.
I'm definitely excited, Beans, because I always miss it because I'm usually working Tuesdays. Someone's got to turn that sundial way down, man. This is a little ridiculous. I mean, it's nice, but it's a little too nice. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
What?
What up, Kimmy?
What's going on?
Anybody got any big plans for the evening besides Sober Tunes?
No, that was my big plans. Thanks for ruining it.
Okay.
Jeez, well, now I got nothing to talk about. See this guy over here? I was like, man, I was got this big Token Tunes speech, and he's like, oh, no, we got Token Tunes. Great.
Hi, Kimmy.
Well, now I'm going to talk about baseball. So you see in the 9th inning of the last Toronto? No, I don't know. I don't know. We got to have one good Toronto team, right, Cornbread? Like I said, hey, Beans, the Maple Leafs are already getting torn apart. Mitch Marner's already off to Vegas.
Wow.
And they're already selling his jerseys in the Vegas store, too. I'm just saying, that's some quick marketing. Go Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he says.
Yeah. The bud's stuff in there. Come on out, little bud. You need to be smoked. Yeah. Guardians of Unity, Token Tunes later. Pretty fun-filled afternoon / evening, as far as I'm concerned.
It's going to be a dope afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to find a good song here. We'll play a song and make sure we get as many Guardians of Unityers as we can.
Ooh, I like that. Guardian of Unityers? Unitizers? Unityers?
Unityers?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, unitizers doesn't sound right. It sounds like some kind of new razor. It's like not good.
Unirizer?
Yeah. Yeah, just for men.
Just. Welcome back, Kels.
Welcome back.
I was muted.
Yeah, super muted. Every show.
I watched it out.
Every show.
We'll play a quick song and dive into some community, everybody. Let's fucking go.
I didn't think we could fall in love. Broken from the start, chained to our past. We had closed hearts. We are breaking free. It's just can breathe. It's just you and me. We might fall apart. Now we're running with the heart. Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we break free?
All right, is everybody ready for last week's Guardians of Unity recap? All right, here we go. Last week, I'll let her say it.
Last week on Guardians of Unity, everything was burning inside and out. Trapped in a spiral of fever and memory, Ammo's mind fractured open. He was no longer just fading, he was fighting through visions of the past, bitter arguments with magic, and the ghosts of battles that never truly ended. In dreamscapes of war-torn castles and scorched battlefields, Ammo confronted pain, betrayal, and the fallout of loyalty lost. Magic's voice echoed, "You're not finished yet, brother. Keep fighting, just for yourself this time." And outside the dream, the Guardians were doing everything they could to bring him back. CJ, Kells, Kay, Beans, and the others turned the kitchen into a battleground of herbs and hope. The starflare root, the one Kay had unknowingly carried, was ground, boiled, and transformed into a powerful salve and vapor. Every hand moved with urgency. Every breath was measured. And then he breathed. The poison slowed. The glow returned to his skin. Ammo didn't wake, but he wasn't fading anymore. For the first time in days, he was winning. But healing is only half the war. As his body recovered, visions surged back. No longer dreams, but warnings. He saw Tempest standing on a canyon ledge, commanding lightning with terrifying precision. He saw an armored commander, foreign insignias, and soldiers marching through twisted forests. He saw himself wounded and unconscious as the Guardians fought to protect him beside a rushing river. The storm was no longer metaphor, it was coming. And behind it all, two unknown figures. A man with a still, calculating gaze, a woman with coiled menace in her eyes, watching, waiting. Ammo woke with a single word on his lips, Tempest. And though he didn't understand everything, he understood enough. Stay tuned for this week's Guardians of Unity as the warnings come to life. Ammo's battle within continues, and the Guardians prepare for a storm that's no longer on the horizon, but at the door.
What up, Ammo? Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. All right. I still got to find get the bookmark thing down. It's flipping pages. All right, is everybody ready for chapter 178?
Chapter 178, Porch Talk and Shadows. The afternoon sun slanted lazily across the porch, painting long golden streaks across the old wooden boards. A gentle breeze moved through the nearby trees, their leaves rustling in soft conversation. The scent of clean earth, sawdust, and drying herbs drifted on the air. Ma and CJ's cottage had always been sturdy, and it remained unchanged, still solid, still standing. But the other homes nearby, once battered and broken by the storm, now showed signs of healing. Windows were patched with uneven glass. Roofs were newly retiled, still smelling faintly of tar. Gardens had been retilled and were now sprouting anew, defiant green pushing through the bruised soil. Fences stood again, repaired with mismatched boards. some marked with initials or small drawings from the children who had helped. The scent of fresh paint lingered faintly along the trail from the village. Recovery, though incomplete, had taken root. Ma sat in her rocking chair, a cup of lemon balm tea cradled in her hands, her gaze fixed on the edge of the forest. CJ sat nearby on the steps, sleeves rolled up, dirt still under her nails from planting. Vicky B. leaned against the railing, her long braids swaying as she watched a pair of birds hop through the yard. In the distance, the sound of hammering echoed faintly. Someone was still working, still rebuilding, the rhythm steady like a heartbeat pulsing through the village. "I can't believe how good it's looking," CJ said, letting out a long breath. "Just a week ago, this place looked like it'd been picked up and tossed halfway across the valley." Vicky chuckled softly. "My fence was torn clean in half when I got here. If it hadn't been for the boys showing up with planks and nails, I don't know how I would have fixed it. Even helped repaint, too. Say what you will about Yurt, but that one's got an eye for symmetry." CJ laughed. "They've all been incredibly helpful. Beans, Man-Bear, the whole bunch. It's been non-stop work, but they've done it with heart and grit. Couldn't have asked for a better crew." Ma smiled faintly, but her eyes remained distant. "We've had storms before, big ones, but not like this one. Not with that kind of weight." CJ turned to look at her. "You think there's more coming?" Ma rocked gently in her chair, the creak of the wood rhythmic. "Storm's not done, not truly. You can patch the walls and right the fences, but when the wind comes from inside the land, that's harder to settle." Vicky tilted her head. "What do you mean, inside the land?" Ma's voice lowered. "I mean tempest." The name lingered in the air like thunder. CJ's brow furrowed. "We haven't seen her, not really, but you think she's behind it all?" "I think," Ma said, her voice soft and careful, "that the wind changed the day she turned her back on who she was. That girl once brought joy to the very trees. Birds would land near her feet. But when she changed, when she embraced whatever it is she became, nothing's been the same." Vicky's face tightened, her voice barely a whisper. "I remember." Both women looked to her. She didn't look at them. Her eyes were far away, watching something only she could see. She was different, even in school. One year we were planting flowers together, and the next, she barely spoke. She didn't smile. Her drawings went from sunshine and birds to storms and dark skies. It wasn't gradual. It was like she'd been hollowed out, like something else was wearing her skin. Ma nodded, her tone solemn. "She carries something now, and it isn't light. It clings to her, moves with her. She doesn't walk with the land anymore. She bends it." A hush fell over the porch, the wind falling still for a moment too long. In the distance, a crow let out a single cry, sharp and strange. The sun dipped behind a cluster of clouds, casting a pale shadow over the yard. The golden warmth of the afternoon faded just enough to notice. Vicky shivered. Ma sipped her tea, eyes still fixed on the woods. Her rocking slowed. "She's coming," she said softly, "and the land knows it." The breeze returned, but it carried with it the faint scent of ozone and something ancient beneath the trees, something watching. And in that stillness, the peace of the afternoon trembled just a little.
Yes, it's so good. Chapter 179.
Chapter 179, Dark Plans. The shack had once been someone's home. Its walls still bore the faded memory of paint and sun-bleached photographs. But that life that once lived here had long since been scraped away. Now it was shadows and dust, the scent of old wood and mildew, and the low murmur of plotting voices. Victor Malvoris stood by the boarded window, one hand resting on the frame. Outside, the forest rustled faintly, but inside, the air was heavy with anticipation. Lydia paced behind him, arms folded, the hem of her coat brushing the warped floorboards. Tempest leaned against the far wall, her dark eyes unreadable, fingers playing with the wind that coiled and whispered around her. The door creaked open, and he entered. General Rook. Tall and grim, dressed in dark-plated armor with a furred mantle draped over his shoulders, Rook filled the doorway like a shadow made solid. A long scar ran down the left side of his face, and his eyes, both steel gray, swept the room in one calculating glance before he stepped inside. He didn't bow. He didn't speak. Victor nodded, approving. Right on time. Always, Rook rumbled, his voice like grinding stone. He set down a heavy bag on the rotting table. Preliminary scans suggest minimal resistance in the immediate sector. My scouts will land in waves. First reconnaissance, then shock teams. Soldiers are already en route. They'll be here in time. Lydia stopped pacing. What do you mean, in time? Exactly that, Rook replied, glancing at her. We move in layers. No sense alerting every fool on this planet at once. Let that fear build. Let confusion rot their morale from the inside. Tempest's gaze drifted to the boarded ceiling. I'm going to split off soon, start prepping the routes, setting markers, signaling posts, and ensuring our fallback lines are clean. I want the groundwork done before the first wave even touches dirt. All the better, Lydia murmured, lips curving. Divide and extinguish. Victor crossed the room and unrolled a weathered map across the table. Several locations were circled in red, ink smeared where fingers had pressed too hard. We push from the west ridge, secure the highlands, and squeeze their movements inward. We'll steer them where we want them, cut off their supply lines, scatter any formations. Rook nodded. Natural choke points, uneven ground. Perfect terrain for a kill box. My elites will begin scouting the ridges and blind slopes soon. When the time comes, we'll crush them from above. Tempest raised an eyebrow. And if they don't run? Rook's eyes gleamed. They'll run. Fear makes people predictable. Panic does the rest. A thick silence followed, heavy with the scent of mildew and ash. Lydia's smile was cold and sharp. Just make sure your soldiers understand who they're facing. These aren't backwater runaways or smugglers. The Guardians have seen blood, and they've walked through fire. Good, Rook chuckled. Then it won't be boring. Victor folded his hands behind his back. His voice was soft, but his words carried weight. What of casualties? Rook cracked his knuckles, the sound deliberate. Acceptable. Collateral damage is part of the process. Sacrifices must be made. Order demands it. The words lingered, coiling through the room like smoke curling from a dying fire. Tempest's fingers tensed at her side. The wind outside rose, hissing through the shack's warped slats. Just don't underestimate Heather, she said, her voice low and certain. She's like me. We'll isolate her, Lydia responded coolly, take out their strengths one by one. Rook tilted his head, studying them with that unreadable expression. My task is to shatter their spine, to leave the rest crawling. I'll do what needs to be done, but I expect results from the three of you. No distractions, no errors. Victor's expression darkened. He stepped forward, voice cutting. Careful, General. You work for me. You don't issue ultimatums. You execute orders. Choose your words more wisely. The room tensed. A gust of wind howled across the rooftop, making the rafters groan. Rook held Victor's gaze a beat longer, then slowly back toward the door. I'll return when the first wave lands. Until then, let the fear sink in. Let the world go quiet before we make it scream. Lydia stepped closer to the map, glancing once at the rotting walls behind them. We need to move soon, she said. We've already overstayed. Burn this place when we leave. Let it light the sky behind us. Tempest didn't respond. Her gaze remained fixed on the window where a distant sliver of twilight shimmered through the trees. And outside, the forest held its breath.
Let's go. What up, Kazi?
There's the unmute. What up, y'all?
I got see.
Happy
What up,
most
awesome?
fucking totally terrific Twisted Titty Tie Turkey Taco Token Tuesday. All you amazing ass people up there. What up, Beans? What up, Kelsey? What up, Cornbread? What up, Man Bear? For the next 3 hours
3
and 15
hours and 15 minutes.
That's right.
But who's counting?
Not us.
No. You got a doobie too? I seen you light something. You got a doobie? You got a doobie? Doobie?
I got doobie.
You got a doobie? I got doobies. I've been rolling doobies. I
Hey,
ran out of
doobie.
the. I do be having doobies. I ran out of the
Ooh.
Rizla hemp, so now I'm using the Rizla regulars. But they're still extra long, so they're good.
That's what she said.
How's y'all's Tuesday?
You know
man?
she didn't.
Good. Just Guardians of Unitying it up and getting baked and hanging out.
My favorite story.
Right.
Couple
I'm
more
glad I
chapters.
didn't actually miss all of it again.
No, you're about halfway.
I'll take it. Usually I'm either missing every single bit of it or I'll catch the last sentence of the last chapter.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that let me know a lot. Gotta love popping in for the cliffhanger and then leaving.
Yes.
Thanks, Beans.
Yes.
Gotta keep off the chapters on the cliffhanger when I pop in.
He's good at that.
Now for sure gotta wait till next Tuesday, damn it.
Oh, when I still have the belt from tonight when I get it, so it'll be like 2 weeks in a row next week.
You stupid contract.
Right? That's why I'm talking self-smack.
See, I can't talk shit to you, but I can talk shit to myself.
Yeah. You can brag all you want, because that's technically not shit talking. It's just bragging. Yeah. If it's positive, right? Technically, I mean.
Okay, what up, Deb? What up, Ma?
I think I did a salad before Sunday.
There's nothing wrong with the salad.
Well,
it's healthy.
You know when your buster's got that screen right below like the first part? The screen fell out just from me opening it. It fell out. So I used it for screens and slides, right? So every time there's always a little bit of weed left in there while I've been going through the 3 strains. So when I busted up the master kush, I looked at the bottom and I was like, oh shit. So I dumped it. It definitely smelled different. So this is a very interesting hybrid. Cereal milk's gone. Cereal milk is too good. It had to go.
If I still got that grinder that did the same thing, I had to stop using it because the threads that actually keep it sealed broke, where you can just spin it and spin it and spin it, and it'll never latch.
I'm sorry.
I do got it.
I had the one that was the opposite. It was like not threaded, like right, and it was like a big one. So I had to take the screen out to even use it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It'll do that all day.
Damn. Right, are we ready for our next chapter?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
In here, and I don't know why.
Here we go, everybody. Chapter 180.
Chapter 180, The Weight of Old Bonds. The air inside the cottage had grown thick, not just from the blend of incense and the earthy tang of boiled herbs, but from the sheer density of worry that clung to every breath, every glance, every moment. Amo lay in the side room, bundled tightly in blankets, damp with sweat. His skin was pale and clammy, his muscles twitching under the surface. One side of his body had taken on a frostbitten hue, a ghostly blue that crept like a shadowy vine across his skin. The fire in the hearth crackled faintly, its warmth a weak match for the creeping cold that warred within him. The starflare root had bought him time, barely. It was a fragile balance. One moment he would stir and whisper, sweat slicked and shivering, his eyes fluttering open as if to wake, and the next he'd slump again into unconscious stillness, gasping like he was drowning in some far-off place. His body was locked in a battle of tides, freezing one moment, burning the next. Kells sat nearest, her fingers pressed gently against his wrist, feeling for a pulse that rose and dipped like a storm tide. Her face was carved with focus, but in her eyes danced flickers of panic. Across from her, Beans stood rigid, arms crossed, gaze locked on Amo's face. He hadn't spoken in a while. Cove-TV leaned against the wall near the door, tapping his fingers against his arm, watching every twitch and shift. And on the floor beside the bed, crouched in stillness, was Magic, eyes fixed, mind turning. Ammo stirred again, a twitch, a groan, and then a word, barely audible. Tempest. The room froze. Kels's gaze darted to Magic. That's the third time now he keeps saying her name. Magic didn't look up. His voice was low. The words scraped from somewhere long buried. He knows her. We both do. Beans blinked. You've never said anything about that. Magic slowly leaned back on his heels, exhaling through his nose. We grew up together, me and Ammo. Tempest, too, though she wasn't called that back then. The three of us were inseparable. And when the recruiting agents came, me and Ammo signed up. We volunteered. We were young, hungry. Thought we could change the world. Cove-TV raised an eyebrow. You were soldiers? Not just soldiers, Magic replied, voice hardening. We were selected. They called it the Sentinel Initiative, the Dominion's elite program. They combed every borderland and core city for the most promising, and me and Ammo, we stood out. We passed every test they threw at us, physical endurance, mental acuity, tactical situations, even emotional threshold trials. He paused just briefly, as if picturing it. Ma wasn't happy. Proud, yeah, but upset, too. She tried to keep a brave face the day we left, but I could see it in her eyes. She knew once we walked out that door, we wouldn't come back the same. Ammo shifted again, face twitching beneath the fever. The blanket slid slightly from his shoulder, revealing more of the bluish streak curling across his collarbone. We trained harder than anyone, Magic continued. We were brothers, all of us, in every way that mattered. But then came the war, the long one, the one that broke half the continent. We were deployed again and again, and eventually the orders, they stopped making sense. The missions turned darker, the cost grew higher. He paused, eyes distant. I started pulling back, started asking questions. I saw what we were becoming, saw what we were being used for. I couldn't keep going, so I left. Beans said nothing, but his jaw clenched tighter. But Ammo, Magic's voice cracked slightly. He stayed, he doubled down, because that's who he was. He always believed, always followed through, even when the truth got twisted. Kells asked, and Tempest? Magic nodded slowly, like the weight of that name alone could knock him over. Tempest is a whole other story. She unraveled differently. She was always sharp, but something changed even before I left. She started pulling away, growing colder. She disappeared not long after I walked. I've never seen her since, until the day on the trail. Cove-TV frowned. What does that mean? Not the same how? Magic finally looked up, his eyes dark and unreadable. That's a story Ma is better off telling. She saw things none of us did, things I still don't understand. I couldn't explain it even if I tried. Outside, the afternoon sunlight drifted through the window panes, casting golden beams across the wooden floor. In the quiet, Ammo murmured again, the sound low and wet in his throat, a name or a memory, it was hard to tell. Inside that little cottage, truths hovered in the air like ash after a fire. The bonds they once shared, twisted, frayed, and half forgotten, were being pulled back to the surface. And through the fog of fever and silence, a storm they all thought they'd escaped was beginning to rumble again.
Yes, it's so good. What up, Chance? What up, Double Dice Brad?
What up?
What up, y'all? Happy Tuesday.
What up, Mama Roo?
What up, Mama Roo?
All right, we got one chapter left. It's pretty.
There's a cliffhanger.
Chapter 181, Warm Bread, Old Roots. The kitchen filled with the scent of rising dough and dried rosemary, the quiet clinking of pottery and the hum of low conversation dancing gently through the air. Afternoon light spilled through the windows in golden patches, warming the wooden floors and the clay-colored cabinets. Ma stood by the oven, wiping her hands on a flour-dusted towel, while Amber stirred a bowl of softened butter and honey. Heather was kneeling near the lower cupboard, laughing as she searched for the cinnamon tin that always managed to migrate somewhere new. "This place is something else," Amber said, glancing around with a small smile. "I know we've been through hell getting here, but there's peace in these walls. Feels earned." Heather nodded in agreement as she stood. "It's amazing how quickly everything's come together since we arrived. I really appreciate Vicky letting us stay in the schoolhouse while things were getting sorted." Ma turned, her face softened by the warmth of the room and the memory behind her eyes. "It wasn't always this calm, believe me. I was raised here, back when the creek flooded every other year and we all lived off pickled roots and a whole lot of faith." Amber chuckled, rolling dough between her palms. "Sounds like this place has been through a lot." She made her way over to the kitchen table and eased down into a chair with a content sigh, casting a glance out the window before speaking. "This village has always drawn wanderers, but ever so often someone shows up who just fits, like they've always belonged. That was CJ. Her family were traders. They'd come rolling in every spring with their mules loaded down with spices, herbs, teas, and rare goods that turned every head in the village. Even as a kid, she had this uncanny sense, could tell a spoiled root just by the smell. After her parents passed, we all figured she'd move on, but not CJ. She stayed, planted roots, and built something real. That market stall, she laid the boards herself, grew everything she sold, learned everything she knows from the ground up, one mistake at a time." Heather slid the cinnamon over, eyes wide. "So she's always been CJ?" Ma laughed softly. "She's always been her. The backbone and the wit. She trained herself in healing arts and herbcraft, and soon folks were coming from 3 valleys over just to trade for her remedies. But more than that, CJ's always been the heart of this place for me. The way she listens, the way she sees people, is something rare." Ma's voice softened, a faraway look in her eyes. "There were times I didn't know how I'd make it through a season, and there she was, tea in one hand, tough love in the other, and that stubborn way of hers that says, 'You're not giving up today.' I don't say it enough, but she's saved my spirit more than once. She's my partner, my person. And looking back, the best decision I ever made was not letting her walk out of my life when we were young and foolish and thought the road was the only thing calling us. She stayed, and because of that, so did I." Amber grinned, setting the dough aside with a nod. "That tracks. She always seems to know what to say, even when she says nothing at all. It's like the quiet fills in the spaces." Ma gave a soft chuckle in agreement, her eyes shining with affection. "That's CJ, all right. Holds you up without making a show of it. That kind of strength, it's rare." Ma's eyes twinkled, her voice softening again as she leaned back slightly. "And for all the storms and struggles, life still found ways to surprise us. When life gave us Leora, or as you know her, Tempest, we thought the stars themselves had stitched her together. She was bright, full of questions, always a step ahead of wherever we thought she was. And when magic came into our lives not long after, it was like a piece we didn't know was missing had slid into place. He was older, cautious, always watching, but kind, protective. They balanced each other. It felt like everything was just right." Her voice grew gentler as she looked out the window. "And Vicky? We've known each other since we were just little ones running around the orchards. Always had a slate in her hand and a question on her lips. Even then you could tell she saw the world through a different lens. It's no surprise she became the one to take over the schoolhouse. No one else had her kind of patience, or her mind, or that steady heart." She smiled more deeply now, folding the towel in her hands. "We've been through so many seasons together, storms that tested the wells, harvests that filled the air with joy, and long winters that taught us patience. Vicky's been CJ's and my best friend for as far back as I can remember. Steady, present, and as rare as they come." Heather leaned on the counter, her gaze following Ma's. "She mentioned her fence got torn up in the storm, said she was grateful for the help rebuilding. Ma nodded. The boys did good work. Beans and Coffsey replaced the posts in a single morning. Even Man-Bear helped haul in new lumber, gentle as a lamb, despite those big paws. The warm air of the kitchen seemed to pause for a moment, wrapping the three women in a soft blanket of familiarity and memory. You know, Ma added, voice light but steady, what makes this place special isn't the walls or the fields, it's the people. Not just the individuals, but the way everyone weaves into each other's lives. There's always someone who does things the old way, someone who works quietly behind the scenes to keep things running, someone whose laughter makes even the grayest day a little brighter. Every corner of this place holds a story, and every story is built on shared work, shared meals, and shared hope. Amber laughed. Sounds like this village has a character in every stone. It does, Ma agreed, smiling. And every one of them has stood in the wind and the rain and kept going. That's what makes this home. They fell into a quiet rhythm again, mixing, kneading, stirring. Outside, the steady hammering of reconstruction carried on, distant but reassuring. The village wasn't just healing, it was rising.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, shit.
Damn, son.
What up, Scott? How are you, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. What up, Bill?
What up,
How are
Scott?
you, brother?
Why was the belt arrested? It held up a pair of pants.
Yeah, that's a good one there. Tune in next week for more Guardians of Unity, everybody.
I'm
Let's look
giggling.
at our anonymous narrator out there.
Tim, you want to roll with these dad jokes right now?
He's had some good ones.
Did you see the Coffsey one?
Oh yeah, the higher competition. That was a good one. I was about to message him, be like, "Woo!"
I like that one.
I like what happens when Miley Cyrus eats too many beans.
Oh my god.
In the USA.
I found it. Yeah, you can call me Cough a Little too. That's why I was going to message him. That's right.
Sir coughs a little.
Cough a Little. Cool. To improve his cough efficiency and lumbar support. I am fluent in Cough-A-Knees and have all the lumbar support I need. I have an extra pillow.
There you go. Yeah, don't lean back. He's not allowed to lean back either, people.
That's why I use this chair. I can't lean back far enough to do it again.
But sure looks funny when you try.
Stupid contract.
I know, that was like the borderline too. I'm sorry.
That was.
I'm sorry. I know.
Good thing
like,
he's smoking already.
We're under the
he's smoking already, so we'll allow it.
I'm going to allow it because it was a good one.
That's a good one.
That's what she said.
Oh.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. But you can imagine.
Oh, yeah, great Guardian of Unity today. Excited for things to start amping back up.
Scary.
Things have been pretty calm in the Guardians world.
Okay, just smoke and have fun. Come on. Haven't they been through enough?
Never.
We've only just begun.
It's so interesting because, like, I weave, like, superhero stuff into, like, shit that I actually know things about.
Yeah.
Like, mythical realms and shit. No damn thing about fucking superheroes.
Well, as someone who's seen a lot of superhero movies and read a bunch of the comics, I could for sure see this as a movie. You know, like I really could see. I mean, even from like start to now, I could still see that as like a decent movie, even if you were to pack it all in or split it up to a few. I could see it like carrying each.
Well, depending. I mean, no matter whether we do like 3 or 4 chapters, I usually try to get about a half hour of Guardians. So
yeah, but you could, telling a story versus a movie, you could still make like 5 days worth of the chapters into like 4 minutes worth of the movie.
I don't know. Marvel. Marvel.
Anyone know Kevin Feige? Anyone know Kevin Feige? Like head of Marvel, dude.
Can somebody tag George Lucas, please?
Who? I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I noticed no one shouted out Peter Jackson.
King Kong.
Tim Burton.
Thank you. Only if Johnny Depp plays me, alright?
Wait, which
All right,
Johnny
I
Depp
want
though?
Robert Downey Jr.
Deal.
All right, you can have Johnny Depp. I'll take RDJ. We're cool.
I can't say that.
Beans, you can have the guy who played Doctor Strange.
How about Beans gets Jared Leto?
What? Remember, Ryan Reynolds plays you. He's Canadian.
Ryan Reynolds because he's Canadian?
He's Canadian.
You know, I will take a strike on that.
Deadpool.
Don't you say that about Ryan Reynolds?
Well, I mean,
Not bad. We give him one. I'll give you one. Man, I think we need The Rock to play Europe.
yeah.
I feel like The Rock circa 10 years ago with like this muscle mass Rock. Because like I can't stand The Rock. I'm sorry. He was my favorite wrestler, bro.
I don't mind him as an actor.
I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with Stone Cold Steve Austin for my favorite wrestler.
Stone Cold.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that was
Kurt Angle was funny.
Kurt Angle was crazy.
I'm sorry. And again, Shawn Michaels. I would love to sweet chin music some motherfucker any fucking day of the week.
The Heartbreak
Cornbread, who
Kid.
would you, if you were in the Guardian store, who would you want to play you?
I don't know.
Kelsey, who would you want to play you in the Guardian story? Oh, damn, Boxman, getting that exercise in, though.
Kathy Bates, but when she was younger.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice, okay.
So, like, before Misery? Misery was crazy, if you've seen Misery.
Just a little, you know, not
Yeah.
not like much,
Yeah.
but just a little.
Yeah. She had some good movies. Whatever, man. Give her credit where credit's due.
Okay,
She
so
had a lot
I'm
of
coming to
good-
my conclusion. I want James Franco to play me.
Who?
James Franco.
Yeah.
I can see
I
that.
guess, yeah.
I
can see that.
If we pay you double, can we get Jonah Hill to play you, Man Bear, please?
As long as it's not Jonah Hill from This Is the End, we're good.
No, Superbad.
No, it's got to be Jonah Hill from This Is the End.
No, it's got to
Yes.
be Jonah Hill from Superbad.
You know what?
No, fuck that. No, Jonah Hill from The Babysitter.
Okay,
Come
so I
on,
would
man.
want James
Ah,
Franco to
baby.
play me, but Michael Cera would play me, sadly.
Yeah, okay, Michael Cera would definitely. No, you'd be. Okay, no, come on, man. You'd be McLovin. Shut up. McLovin was a pimp. I don't give
I
a
could
fuck.
see
He
that.
was the movie. McLovin was super bad. Come on. Don't care. He did the best moves of the whole show. Come on.
Oh, damn, I
Come
can
on,
totally
man.
see
You gotta
Scarlett
back me on
Johansson
this.
as Amber in the Guardians movie.
Like,
Remember,
without-
I'd say Danny McBride plays you.
Oh, there we go.
Man Bear, if we pay you triple, can we have Ben Affleck play you?
No, Ben Affleck.
No,
gotta play
Ben
Magic.
Affleck, dude. No,
Oh, that's a Ben-
no,
yeah.
no. Wait.
Ben
Ben
Affleck has to
Affleck
play
before he did Batman? Wait, Ben Affleck before he did Batman or after?
After. That's Magic's favorite.
No,
Ben Affleck.
fuck that. I want Chasing Amy Affleck. I want fucking like Clerks 2, fucking Clerks. You know what I'm talking about? No. I want Jay and Silent Bob Ben Affleck.
I think Kevin James
No.
should play
No,
Mac.
okay, let's go back here. I want Ben Affleck from Mallrats when he was an asshole.
Wasn't he in the town?
Yep. He was in the town.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. You know what was really good was Inside Job with Clive Owen was too good. It was a good one.
Best scene in there was like, need your help. We're gonna
Well,
go.
my bonus child is here. I gotta jump down and go say hi. Much love, guys. See you guys soon.
Oh, when he's talking to Hawkeye.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
I need your help. We're gonna go fuck some people up. You can't ask me who,
Alright.
when, where, why. All right, whose car are we taking?
Yeah,
If
no
we can
question.
pick-
Yeah.
If we can pick actors from any time range, then the dude who played Radar O'Reilly in MASH, I want him to play me.
Nice. Okay. You want to do that shit? No, I want Sean Connery, OG James Bond. Sean Connery when he started doing James Bond. Let's go. Come on.
Kossi, what's your pick?
Jason Statham.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
fuck.
good. Like,
All right.
early Jason Statham,
Fuck you.
right?
Okay,
Like, not
okay.
Sean Hobbs.
Okay,
Transporter.
no,
Once you
no,
started
I
saying
want.
specific time frame and all that, Transporter, the first Transporter,
Thank
Jason.
you. Fine. I want Van Damme from Bloodsport. That's like 89. I want Van Damme 89. Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was ripped as shit.
Okay, so I would have Vin Diesel, but if he can, we have him say Guardians as much as he says family. Like we're the Guardians. We're the Guardian. It's about the Guardians.
Yeah. We're the Guardians, and that's all that matters.
Dave Bautista.
Nice. Wait, Dave Bautista when he was WWE or Dave Bautista now? Because he cut down.
Actor. When he was in that one, I don't remember which one, but he was like military setup and stuff and like an apocalyptic town deal or some shit like that. I'm probably way the fuck wrong, but if y'all seen the movie, you know which one I'm talking about. I
know what you're talking about. I don't know it, but I know. I know what you're talking about.
Looked like a badass in that movie, and come on, Guardians of the Galaxy, he crushed it.
All right, so if you could pick a comedian from a movie to play your role in Guardians of the Movie.
One last one before the comedian one. I want Thomas Jane from Punisher the movie. Thomas Jane, Punisher. He was badass in that when he got
revenge. You're going with him instead of who's the dude who plays Punisher now?
The guy from fucking Walking Dead, Sean from Walking Dead.
You're gonna pick the other one over him,
dude. Okay, but then I want him first season or whatever. I want him like. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, not second. No, I want before Flash ever integrated. Nah.
All right. So for comedian, I want Steve Martin from Sergeant Bilko.
Okay, am I short hair or long hair? Because if it's long hair, Pauly Shore. Because we already had the fucking Scott Buell would call me Pauly Shore from Son-in-Law when I had the cowboy hat on and fucking long hair. It's fucking Pauly Shore. Yeah. So from short hair, I don't know, long hair, Pauly Shore. Short hair, comedian, Dane Cook. Dane Cook when Employee of the Month. Dane Cook Employee of the Month stylist. That's it, yeah.
What costume?
Bert Kreischer.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
That's exactly who. If I gotta pick a comedian, I ain't picking no one else but Bert Kreischer. I would love to see him play me in that type of movie. That should be hilarious.
I hear you're the machine.
I can still listen to that bit from him.
I will listen to it
over and over with that.
Yeah, like back to back. You listen to it like 4 times and still laugh at the same fucking parts. My favorite part when he's like, "I said cheese in Russian." He was all so happy because he understood what the guy was like. "I understood you." He's like, "Yeah, now take the money." He's like, "What?"
He said, "And I'm robbing the train, hooked on phonic style."
Yeah. That whole bit, man. He did another set on Netflix called Secret Time that was actually pretty funny too, and it involved stuff from like his kids and stuff too. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Bert Kreischer's hit and miss for me. I do find some of this shit funny, but I'm just like.
I like when he talks about his own personal stories more than like when he, you know what I mean? Like he's got so many, and like they're genuine family stuff that's actually really funny that I can see happening to like even me, and like kind of not exactly, but similar stuff's definitely come up. Like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
I just love how even when he's not doing like a stand-up routine, when he's doing like that podcast hanging out, he has got that full-blown, I'm not even going to think about my response, stupid humor to whatever someone says to him on time.
Is he still doing the podcast with Tom Segura, I think it was?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Isn't that Bear Cave or something?
Yeah, Bear, the
Two bears in a cave?
Yeah, something like that, yep.
My favorite was when he's like, "You're drinking fucking Kool-Aid at like 8 in the morning." He's like, "No, you're not." He's fucking red Kool-Aid.
He poured a glass. He goes, "Holy fuck, you are." He's like, "You're drinking a 64-ounce Kool-Aid to start your day?" I'm like, "Yeah, every day."
Kool-Aid's good.
Or when he went to the parent-teacher conference hungover, and he was like, "I just went to grab myself like a little breakfast burrito and get like a Pepsi real quick before going to the meeting. And what I didn't realize until I got into the classroom is I didn't grab a Pepsi, I grabbed a Bud Light. And I realized that when I took the first sip and that rush hit my mouth. And at that point, you have 2 choices in life. You can either realize your mistake and set it down and say, I'm sorry, or you can take it to the fucking head like a champ. And I went with option 2. I'm not wasting my opportunity. And I right in front of the fucking teacher and had to explain why I don't know why my daughter's acting out.
Yeah, that was the best. So that was the fucking Ralph Wiggum failing English on the Simpsons. He's like, me fail English? That's impossible.
Yeah. I'm in danger.
Yeah, no, and he's walking on stage like, I won. And he's like, yes, Ralph, you're failing English and science.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Hey, remember?
What?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, my whole family went out. Today's my nothing day. I might take a nap soon.
I don't blame him. Sorry.
It's hot, man. It's like so fucking hot. It's cooler in my house though because we basically just cover up all the windows. Otherwise, it's the best way to describe it. Ugh. But yeah, ooh, that looks nice.
Yeah, this is a different cam that it pivots. It swivels at times. I don't fucking
It
control.
pivot swivels. It swivels.
It pivels.
Pivot. Yep.
Where's that at?
Duluth.
Wow.
If it goes left, it will. You'll see the canal.
Ah. So is this the other way the bigger boats come in?
No, but you can see it way the fuck down there.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe when we're not so baked.
Right.
Yeah. So like this one and the lighthouse cam turns, follows the boats, so that helps. And we can get audio through the canal cam one, so that helps. So I basically got it down to a science of watching the boats. We also watched 2 boats leave the canal last night on the retote. Like the little mini cruise ship left, and then freighter left. And just listen to music.
I thought I clicked on the retoke at one point, but phones about that. And I thought I saw y'all were watching the boat going by and stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, is Facebook fucking with me and taking me to an old live when I click on this?
Half the time, yes. It happens when I click on Yerps all the time, or even Dabber Chicks. It'll take me to the Dabber Chicks show or the Dabber Magic show.
It's just something interesting to look at, especially, like during the retoke, just listening to music, and then, especially with the boats last night, that was cool. We didn't do any facts about them like we don't do it on the morning show or whatever, but
yeah,
it was cool to listen to music and watching the boats. And...
yeah, I like boats. Technically grew up next to the ocean. I like boats.
Yeah, way yonder.
Oh, probably smoke for 420 and then say our farewells and play us out. 3 minutes. What up, Gus?
I didn't catch all y'all later on Token Tune.
Yes, I'm excited. New playlist, new month. Let's go.
Who is going to be the challenger to take on Kelsey?
That's right. The new format's almost also into play now for 3rd week in a row.
Yes.
This will be the 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be week 3.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I think it's nice. Like I said, we're not changing things. We're evolving. We're like better than Pokemon, really. Right?
It's, Token Tunes is a better MTV.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh my god.
Absolutely.
So quick funny
music. I think we are gonna we're just call it MFTV. It's still music fucking television. Like
yeah. When it was actually music television, and then it turned into
you're still listening to music. It's on your television. The fuck more do you ask for?
Well, I hate to say it, but satellite TV had it better because you had that Galaxy radio shit where you had like every single genre, and there was sometimes 80 different music channels. You could literally specify your music.
I think it's funny they took all the music off MTV, and then put bullshit shows on, and then in order to get the music back on MTV, they brought MTV2. It's like why didn't you just put music back on MTV?
I mean, you guys had MTV. We had Much Music, right? Yeah. Like so Much Music was good because they didn't actually stop playing music. They started making hour-long music shows. Like Much Loud Coffee was all your genre. Just Much Loud was just heavy metal.
Hell yeah! I wish it was still here.
Dude, every Saturday night we would go to my gothic friend's house and just eat chicken and Caesar salad, get baked as fuck, and watch Much Loud, and like it was just so fucking dope.
You had to rely on like Saturday shows on MTV or like VH1, basically.
And then I hate to say it, BETV had way better music too after they came out, because 106 in Park was my
106 in
favorite
Park
show
was
on
dope.
BETV, and it played music. They were some of the first things to play a lot of David Banner that wasn't getting played because they weren't allowed to play his stuff on the other music channels for a while. So like, I heard a lot of David Banner Little Clip before they even came out on MTV, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I love BETV. That was awesome. BET, I mean, sorry. Yeah.
Cheers.
Happy 420.
Cheers, happy 420, everybody.
Much love, guys.
Spin slow while the torchlights blue. Smoke trails curl with the coastal view. Laughter on loop, no reason, no plan. Just me and my people with time in our hands. A dab glows gold on the tip of the spoon. We lean back, drifting with the groove of the tune. No rush, no script, no breaking the spell. It's a vibe we know, and we know it well. To glow, pull so clean like a vinyl tune, floating through haze neath the citrus moon. Feel it rise, let it stay. We're lost in the sound, just a torch and a tray. Eyes low, slow grin, no rush to speak. Still feel the heat from that high we keep. Laid back deep, not a care in sight. The world leans soft in the afternoon light. Voices mellow, just a nod and glance. Past the rig, no, not a chance. One more round, we might. But for now, we just sit in the glow of the night.
Much love, everybody. Go ahead and say our farewells. Hope everybody's had a dope ass Tuesday. And hand it over to Cornbread.
Much love, everybody. Thanks for coming, chilling in the Cove. Guardians of Unity is amazing. Can't wait for next week. Let's go. Make sure you're following everybody you're interacting with. Make sure you're following everybody on the Cove Production team because you don't want to miss out what's going on each and every day. Let's go. Token Tunes. New playlist. I'm excited. But y'all trick me anyways. Even when I sit back watching the show, I'm like, motherfuckers. Just kidding. I love y'all. Stay lifted, stay positive, and I will see y'all later on or in the morning.
Once again, it's Tuesday. I can't believe it. I'm so excited for tonight. New month. It is actually Cannabis Day here in Canada. I mean, Canada Day. Sorry, everybody out there. But you know what I mean, Keep them clouds up. Stay positive. Make sure you spread some love and positivity. Do something nice for yourself. Something nice for sharing. Something nice for a friend. If I don't see you tonight, I will see you tomorrow morning. Much love, everybody. Have a great evening.
Well, I better see your bitch ass tonight. Because it's Token Tunes night. Don't miss out. 9 o'clock Eastern, only on Sir Cop's Lot page. The one, the only Token Tunes, only on the Sir Cop's Lot page. You can't catch that shit nowhere else because it's the dopest show around. Please make sure you're following everybody on the Cove team from the one and only Sir Cop's Lot. I say it every day, and it's Tuesday. Don't miss Token Tunes every single Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, only on the Sir Cop's Lot page. I'm sorry, I'm repetitive. Make sure you're following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Don't miss out on this mystery boxes, and don't miss the Europeans every single Sunday morning. Make sure you're following the one and only Michael Hiko Man Bear. Don't miss out on any of the vibes that he brings to all the shows. Make sure you're following the one and only Mad Productions. Don't miss out on any of the music he's got coming out. He just released some tracks. Don't miss out on any of it. It's all dope. Make sure you're following the one and only Kelsey Dabber Chick. Don't miss the Dabber Chick show every Wednesday. And that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Don't miss out. I'm super excited. Make sure you're following the one and only Cornbread. And if you would like your pet or animal, you got like a cow or like a horse would be cool. You got a pet horse, reach out. Get it on Cornbread's Critters every Monday on the morning show. And thank you to everybody that helps support the Cove. Much love. Thank you guys so much for everything that everybody does. If anybody would be interested in being a Cove-TV subscriber, those are the people who make all this keep going. Everybody who helps support the Cove, the Cove-TV subscribers themselves. It's literally brought to you by viewers like yourself. If you would be interested in being a part of that, please reach out. It's $10 a month and it helps out very, very friggin' much. Hope to see everybody tonight. Token Tunes, 9 p.m. Eastern time, only on the Sir Cop's Lot page. I don't remember if I said that a few times or not, but I just want to remind everybody. I don't think so. So make sure that you tune in to Sir Cop's Lot's page. That's right. I'll hand it over to the one and only Sir Cop's Lot. Hope to see everybody tonight. If I don't see you tonight, see you tomorrow morning. Much love, everybody. We got Miss Bean tomorrow morning. Let's go.
Well, much love, all you amazing ass people out there. I hope it's been a spectacular, totally terrific, twisted titty, tie-dye, turkey taco, Token Tunes Tuesday, all around, start to finish from the morning show with the Cove. It's always a great way to get the day up and go in the right mindset and the right mood, all the way up to the afternoon show. I love Guardians. He's such a great ass story. And I actually got to catch a few chapters today. This shit was nice. And of course, we got Token Tunes later tonight. You guys don't want to miss out on that. I might be a little biased, but it's definitely my favorite night of the week. And new playlist and a new challenger. Can they defeat Kelsey tonight and end her reign as champion? There's only one way to find out. Tune in tonight. You don't want to miss out on it. But if you are not already, make sure you give them a like and a follow to everyone you've been interacting with out there. Because if it wasn't for each and every one of y'all, we wouldn't be up here doing the fun stuff we get to do each and every time. And make sure you give them a like and follow to everyone you see up on screen throughout all the amazing things we get to do each and every day. Got the one and only Cornbread. You can catch her on all the morning shows, the afternoon shows, most of the night shows we got going on. We're definitely going to see her later on Token Tunes. And of course, you got the one and only Man Bear, who I still have to be nice to for another 2 hours and 32 minutes. He's such a great ass dude. You want to miss out on all the amazing content he puts out each and every time, and the fights he brings to all the shows. And his part of Token Tunes wouldn't be what it is without you. And of course, you got the one and only Beans with the Cove. Without you, wouldn't have most of the amazing shit we got going on. And Token Tunes definitely wouldn't be what it is without all the help that you got going on each and every time. And you got the one and only Europe Entertainment. Make sure you're getting in on the Mystery Bricks 3 boxes. You don't want to miss out on them. The Rocket boxes and the Europe Away each and every week. Make sure you do your entries right. You don't want to turn into a wump. And make sure you give a like on the one and only Kelsey Dabber Chick. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing stuff she's got going on each and every time. Dabber Chick show every Wednesday. The movie show Magic every other Wednesday. That's what she said, with Cornbread, Trista, and Coffin one Wednesday a month. And you'll catch her later on tonight at Token Tunes, where she tries to defend her championship for yet another week. This will be week 3 if she can win again. And of course, you got the one and only magic with Matt Productions. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing music he puts out each and every time. The movie show with me and Man Bear and Cornbread every other Monday, and the movie show with Kelsey every other Wednesday. And all the amazing shit he's got going on each and every day in between. Don't want to miss out on it. But it is time to hop on down. We'll get some food, kick back, don't relax. If you relax, you're going to miss out on Token Tunes. So we'll get some food, kick back, and look forward to seeing each and every one of you amazing people later on tonight. Much love, y'all. 2 hours, 30 minutes left. Woo-hoo.
Fucking muted. Cheers, everybody.
What?
I said I'm fucking muted. Cheers, everybody. That's what I was, but I unmuted as I was saying muted. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't even forget.
For
Chillin
In
the
Cove
today.
all
you
amazing
Ass.
people
out
there.
There we go.
Cheers, y'all.
Much older. Much love, everybody.
Much love, y'all. See you tonight.
Much love.